Hello everybody and welcome to the third round of the Lovebyte Byte Battle. We've had two fantastic rounds and today I am with Super Rogue as my commenter. Because Orbi is in this match. How exciting is this? So he has to focus on coding. So it's Orbi versus Wrighter. And we know Wrighter is a shader showdown coder that started being active last year. And it has left quite an impression in the shader showdown scene, and now he's also on Decay, so again, somebody that's known or has experience with time-based coding, like having a time limit but not the size limit, and again, that's very important here. And then we have Orbi. Orbi is a size coder, and not a live coder, I think, so it's all very new for him. That's all new, So yeah, let's just, without any more chat, let's just get into this battle of Wrighter versus Orbi. I'm gonna count down from 10, and we'll start. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're off. 25 minutes on the clock, 512 bytes still in the editor, but that will slowly shrink to 256 bytes. And that's also, it's a bit of a flex because it's all going off the signs that you have. We saw you do it yesterday as well, and then kind of get in trouble, but as I discussed with Orbi yesterday as well, is that it gives you a little bit of a buffer as well. You have some bytes. Yes, so this is Orbi, a seasoned size coder. Yes. Yes, we discussed this before, that my preference is definitely the orange and purple set, but the blue one is lovely as well. Also very pleasant colors. So this is again Orbi, Orbi screen. So he is like testing how he's coding very neatly for now, because indeed every byte matters. So every space, carriage return, and everything is a byte, and you have 256 in the end. You need to fit in that. If you don't fit in that, you're disqualified. So yeah, but he nuked his greetings, and he knew he had those bytes. It's Wrighter also put in his name. Yeah, we see, because every byte matters. Like we saw that yesterday with your battle as well. I said yesterday, that was done, but it doesn't matter because it's today. It's like, it feels like time soup. So we saw it in the previous match, where you had that problem as well, where you just put in words and words take up so many bytes. Yes. I see Wrighter is doing his wobbly name. Wrighter is writing his wobbly name. That's a Wrighter shoot. Oop, spinning it up, slowing it down. Excellent. Yes. So yeah, no, it's been some intense matches we had before, and again, this looks, because we're in 22 minutes in, and already you see a lot of things happening on the screen. Yes, and that's absolutely in your advantage, because you get fast results, fast things on screen. At this point, nothing on screen for Orbi because he broke it, which can also very quickly happen if you do it wrong. You're immediately punished. But then again, we have 25 minutes, which is quite a good amount of time. Oh, here we go. Some Yeah, boom, transparency. Very pretty little Taurusy kind of effect. Nice colors. Writer's going all out. Writer's like, all the colors! And my name. Very good. It's like very showing off. As you should in this kind of battle. We're not like, people are like, oh no, be modest. No, it's a code battle, so show off what you have. Show your name. Yeah, so he already has a nice tunnel. Writer is going with more writers on the screen. But I will say Writer is doing fun things. Very fast iteration as well, like change, watch. And again, as we explained before, the programmers can't show the effect and the code at the same time, so they have to switch. So when we see the effect, they see the effect. So that's why you sometimes see it very short on the screen, because they go back into the code immediately. Yeah, I know, he's really messing with it. He's gonna turn his name into a twister kind of thing, maybe? I like it. Yes! A twist bar in his name, very cool. See. Yeah, this is indeed very nice. They're both. Yeah, Orby's doing really good stuff there with the tunnel, but he's a bit over. He's like 274 bytes, something like that. Yeah, we saw, well, that's dangerous. We saw in the previous matches. We were in one. Yeah, Writer is going all artistic Writer on us. I'm enjoying saying it, Writer. Writer's writing Writer on the screen a lot. So 19 minutes and 30 seconds, 5 minutes in the battle, and with these battles it feels everything is so fast and iterative. Your hosts are Oki and Super Oak for this match. That's the on screen, so that's just so you know Orby is not commenting on his own match. He's busy coding. His voice started to be me. But he's very busy, they're both very busy coding, and Orby's he's doing indeed some of that semi-high-resy looking. Yeah, very neat. Just wanted to say that high-resy looking neat colors and neat shapes. And it's again, like, it's not very many pixels you have, so I haven't seen Writer for a while, but I just expect to get more colors from Writer. This is gonna blow it up. I'm enjoying what he's doing as well. I mean, yeah, and he's well over the limit now though, 307 bytes, and Writer's at 284, but yeah, they're still tweaking, and we have, as you said, we have time enough. So, absolutely no worry for both of them yet. But I guess, yeah. Yeah, this is very good. Right. Is that in his code? Is that something that? Oh yeah, he's showing off. He has a print in there as well. Yeah. Yeah. It's that you've seen it with the match you were in. That it's the lot of letters, less letters, no letters. It's the first thing you can cut out is indeed text, and if you have to squeeze bytes, here we go. Yeah, it's like, and that's what the byte limit is like, because the bytes are slowly ticking down, so we have 434 max bytes they can use now for the buffer, but they really have to make sure that they fit in the 256 at the end, and that's not a lot of bytes, people.
We will not be held responsible for any hearing impairments or damage caused to you from excessive exposure to this sound.
I love colors added. See where this is going is way more busy now, but I will say that I'm mad. This is looking good. Yeah, it's very nice. And I saw that Wrighter even has a line. He had a line still commented out, which is also a byte that he is not using. He has the text. That text line is commented out. So that's also something he can nuke later if he doesn't use it, of course. Oh, he has Wrighter with Wrighter. We have lots of Wrighter going on. I think that's definitely what he's going for. Looks awesome, though. I will say it's very interesting visual. Yeah, it's just fucking with fonts, it's messing with the font, and just make it all glitchy. But both again, very different takes, but super interesting takes. And as all these battles are very interesting to watch. Such low-level battles. And I'm legit kind of worried about that commented out line. I'm like, oh, take it away if you don't need it. Here we go, yeah, so this is going fast. We're 15 minutes, so we're nearly at the 10-minute mark. So we're going to the halfway point. Right, yes. The one Wrighter is putting his name very nice. But he's so fast, we barely get to see his fact. Just quick. But then again, 15 minutes on the clock, so we're 10 minutes in. And I was talking, it's fun that I had Orbi as a co-commentator as well, because we were talking about that halfway point and at what point do you stop messing with your effect. So I wonder if he practices what he preaches. But he has a very solid effect already after like 10 minutes. Yeah, he gives himself some nice time to tweak and to crunch where needed. Yeah, absolutely. We're not even at the halfway point, so much that can still happen. And we saw in the previous matches that a lot can happen. I love that they're both very different in that aspect. Orbi is very clean, Wrighter is very hectic and colorful and gritty, but they're both great in my opinion. I couldn't call this. I find this even harder to call because they're so different. They're doing such interesting things. And indeed to see Wrighter is really going in, changing byte, run, change byte, run.
Men of goodwill and generosity.
Wrighter or Orbi? Yeah, I think he's just doing something with the name and then... Yeah, maybe it's just... It's very interesting to see how this evolves, and I have the feeling that Orbi is kind of more contemplative, going through the code and seeing what he can do. Yeah, because he's over, but again, he has that horsey-nose sprint state, which we do see most of the time. So you get the most out of it. Absolutely. But he's 318, yeah, he's quite over. I don't know where Wrighter is at this point. 293, yeah, must be sorry. Right, he's gonna make him ring. I think when I saw that brief twister looking in his letters, that was very interesting. And again, it's all part of iteration. One thing that we've learned from this battle, and I like that in these battles, is that it's iteration. I do enjoy them, but again, I think it looked better with the orange colors, but I'm not mad. Like, they're both good schemes, that's absolutely. I'm very drawn to Wrighter stuff though, because it's just so much is happening with that look, and it also looks like he's over, but it's so little code. There's quite some line breaks and... Yes, exactly. 303 is always a good number to have. Not at the end though, because then you're disqualified, but for now. He's 12, yeah, we're at the halfway point, 12 minutes on the clock. I keep forgetting the time because so much is happening that you have to keep watching it because it's so fast. You might miss something. And yeah, really, it's great to have Wrighter and Orbi coding. So vote for your favorite at party.lovebyte.party. Vote for who is going to those semi-finals. This is an incredibly hard round to call. This is like you really have to go on preference, and it's kind of maybe. Because I think technically they're both doing interesting things as well. In kind of messing with the Tick 80. So yeah, Orbi is very neat. Yeah, absolutely. Very neat effect. But Wrighter is just is going all out. I find this really hard to call. I know he nuked that line. He's in. Yeah, thank God. And then he broke it.
Men of goodwill.
No, this is how he broke it. So Wrighter has to get back in the game. There we go. Hopefully it's quite easy to fix. It's over though. Again. Yeah, he can clear the code at the end, so that's the thing that he can indeed nuke at the end, because make it readable for now. Because everything you take out is a byte. And I will say it's so stressful having that size limit as well, because not just the time, but also the size. Every byte is precious. Oh, this is interesting. Just turn it all off. You get this kind of like broken art, how do you call that? Right, yeah, so it's a good moment to do it. Like, it's 10 minutes on the clock. It's a good moment to make sure that you will actually fit in and have the last minutes. Yeah. So you don't get in trouble at the last minute still having bytes to crush, because at one point, where do they come from? And these are such small numbers of bytes, it's insane. It's so fun. Absolutely so much fun. I'm enjoying the, I don't think, I think he's changing a little bit, Orby is changing the parallax, but there's not much happening, it seems. Oh, there's another layer in there, yeah. Or is that, I didn't catch my eye earlier, maybe. Wrighter is going for that whole broken GIF. Yeah, no, I'm enjoying the broken vibe of like a broken GIF, like the broken digital art vibe. It's very cool. And it's a very unique take on these effects as well. Everybody we've had in these rounds has done something really fun with Decay. Yeah, absolutely. Like really different takes on which, and that's also because it's so versatile and so fast. You can do like really fun things. Not that shaders are not versatile and fast, but it's a very different take to it. 8.5 minutes. Orby is in size. 1 byte over. Ah, Sapinski in there. Very nice. He still has some tricks up his sleeve, I think. Yeah, a really optimization. As an optimized coder is what you would do right now. It's like 7.5 minutes, it's like 7 minutes, 8 minutes nearly, just past 8. And you're in that moment where yeah. Oh, here's this. Oh, you put it all in one line. Yeah, so that it probably means that Orby is kind of done fiddling with the effect and is now just purely crunching it, and maybe some kind of superficial changes, but it gets less and less readable. Where Wrighter is still in trouble, he has 290. Yeah, 290, so... And we had that discussion earlier, is like, at what point do you stop? Or you can make it worse, you can break it. And I think Orby is in a very good position with great effect, so if he would say, I call it a day, nobody would be mad at him. I'm really, yeah, looking forward to what Wrighter is doing. Oh no, he's still nothing with it, he's still tweaking it. Very exciting. Yeah, 6.5 minutes. It's very exciting to like this again. All these matches have gone on till the end. They have been terrifying until the end. I have the feeling this one will be no different. Yeah, it's when you pass the 5 and you pass the last 5 minutes, it's like, okay, you kind of have to harden. You kind of have to make sure you have it solid and then make that call, am I doing more or not? And I've seen so many iterations of Orbis Effect now in the last minute. I have the feeling that different colors, different... But is he still crunching? No, he fits. But 271 for Wrighter, so he's still... Yeah. Orby just checked in a different color, because why not? It's still like more than 5 minutes on the clock, you still have time. Yeah. Yeah, but he will not, yeah. You can see that somebody that has experience and that's like, I need to hit this size, I know where I am. Where Wrighter is having some issues with his, yeah, he's messing with the code, so it will break sometimes. Yeah, no, it's again a journey you go through, which you just see somebody making something and stressing out, trying to make it fit. But Wrighter is nearly there. And now Orby is over again. Oh no, he was just kind of... Yeah, there's a few more bytes for Wrighter. He has to sacrifice a lot of the effect though. He's sacrificing a lot of the effect he had initially. Yeah. Yeah, that's a call you have to make, and I would say it's, I mean, good on both these programmers for doing their thing. They're both doing fantastic work in my opinion. 4 minutes and 10 seconds. Yeah, I just hope that he fits at the end. He fits 252, so he's in. And, the max amount of bytes they can use is already shrinking. It's 296 now. Yeah, it's literally per byte. Yeah, I don't know how much more work Orby can do, like how far he feels he is. He could leave it at this point and nobody be mad. Yeah, he's safe. He's pretty safe. 3.5 minutes on the clock. And I think Wrighter is like, I will say every iteration of Writer's Effect has been super interesting. I wonder what the final one will be when he has to stop. Yeah. Oh, he has 3 minutes, like it's still not insane. And they're both in limit, I think, at this point, so... Yeah, it's one character, one byte, and yeah, so I see Wrighter is at 251, so he has some bytes to spare. 5 to be exact. 2.5 minutes? Yeah, so now this is... How far are we still going? Yeah, definitely. I have the feeling Wrighter is trying to squeeze. I wouldn't say that he's settled. I think he considered it done. Like, so settling sounds like he's... I think it's more that indeed he's very comfortable position a few minutes ago and he absolutely can sit back and have a really good effect. Nobody's mad at him. And I think Wrighter is the same. Wrighter is nicely messing with all the characters. I do appreciate the fight until the end. Yeah, no, clearly Orby is done, the effect is on. Yeah. No, he's in that safe spot where he knows every byte he can account for and he can just do little tweaks, so he has that 1.5 minutes for little tweaks. Yeah. You can see it count down, like I really have no more buffer, and yeah, I say Orbi must be pleased because he has a nice effect. It's all there, it's all neat. Good work. And safely within the limit. I think he optimized the time for this whole battle. Like a side scoder, everything, yeah, you could see that Orbi was working very optimized and yeah. And an idea I think that we could form and you could tweak with, and it was very optimized. Where Wrighter has been a lot of iteration, which is also really fun to see. And I will say a really interesting journey of this effect. Which I'm so happy it's a Wrighter that he wrote. Wrighter wrote a Wrighter. We're at the last bit. Last half minute, so this is... Orbi is doing one more change. In the last second, he's going to the code. Yeah, it's 10 seconds. Please, just don't touch it. No, he's going through it. Oh shit, Writer's over. Writer's over. 1 byte. 2. Oh, cut him out, cut him out. Oh no. Oh, oh my god. Dude, does this count? Does this count? It wasn't. Do we give him? He was 1 byte over. Yeah, I say we should give it him because this is really mean. If he's like just in the so Writer, well done, fantastically frantic effect. Yep. And here let's look at Orbi's effect again. That's lovely effects, both like great work to both Writer and Orbi. Fantastic match, and what a journey once again for Writer. And indeed, that like just consider he was in. But how stressful is that size limit? My god. That was like you just wanted to like hit that byte, go back. But he's here and he's in, and we say like he's in the limit. He has this effect, so this is the effect we're judging. Well done there. So yes, go vote and then decide who will join. Yeah, who will join the semi-finals. So I'll see you in the next round. Then we'll come up. We have one more round, and then we know all. Yes, then Orbital will be commentating with me, and that's the last battle, and then we know who will be in the semis. We know Floppine is in the semis, because Gasman was unfortunately over the limit, but for everybody else it's still up for grabs, so let's see who we will see there, and see you in the next match. Thank you so much.